www.lymanus171.com. Subscribe.
Hello, my name is Lymanus and I am going to show how to create a login page for your website. So first of all, I will introduce you with my database. I will use database test with table users, which one has three fields: user ID, username, and password. Password is encrypted with MD5 encryption. I used same database in previous tutorial about registration. So if you want to check more details, just watch that tutorial. Okay, so we can start to program all this stuff. So first of all, we will need to create our HTML form. So a form with a method post, and we will need two fields: username, input type text, and name is user in this case. After that, we will create a field password, which one is almost the same, just type is password and name is pass. And of course again brick row and our submit button. So input type submit and voila, login. Like this. And we need to close our form. So right now we have his form. So we can start to define our variables. For example, I will use user, which one defines our post user variable, and pass, which one defines our post pass variable. So what I need to do, check or his variables are set post or our form is submitted. So if I check it right now, it gives me few notices here. So to fix that error, we need to write if is set, so our form is executed. For example, post, and we need to do this. Let's check it right now. Oh, sorry, post user, like this. And right now we gonna remove his errors. So what's more, I am using username Lymanus. I will use and password 12345 MD5 encrypted. So I need to write here MD5 and write it between braces. So what next? Next we need to connect to our server. So for that I'm gonna create con variable, which one defines my Mysql connect function with my variables. So local host, root user, and no password. After that we need to check if we want or it's possible to connect with our given variable. So if not con, so if we get false from his function, that means we do not connect to our server. We need to do die so to stop execute all the file below. So die, and need to write our error message. So could not connect, for example. You can write whatever you want, of course. And Mysql error function, which one gives current error why we cannot connect to our server. So I will put it in one line. What's more? We need to select our current database. So Mysql select DB, and our database is test, like I mentioned, and we're gonna use our con variable. So after we select our database, we need to check, or here is user with our given user and password values. So we need to do if check with two Mysql functions. So Mysql num rows, which one counts how many rows we will get with these variables, and of course second function is Mysql query, which one will check actually or it exists. So select everything from users where username equals to our user variable, which one defines our post user variable from our HTML form, and after that and password, which one actually will be checked with our password variable. And after that we gonna need to close all our braces and open his brackets. So right now here goes our correct information, and else here goes our false information. So that means here our username and password was found in database, and here it wasn't found. So we can do here right now message could not log in, or username and password is wrong. Maybe it's better. So username and password or password is wrong, because I don't want to do a lot of checks right now. If you want to check all his checks, just check my registration tutorial. And that's all. So if he put wrong data, it will give us his error, and we can do some brick row functions, HTML functions. Okay, if we put the right data in our HTML form and submitted it, we need to check to get our user ID. So for that I'm gonna create result variable, which one will be defined with my SQL query. So like this, we're gonna select everything from users where username equals to user again, and password equals to pass also. So after we get his result variable, we can run cycle. So cycle will be while row variable. So our current row, which one will be checked? In his case, only one row. And Mysql fetch array of our result, and here goes our cycle. So here we're gonna create our cookie, which one gonna expire in 1 month, for example. You can change his values whatever you want. So it's 66 seconds multiplied by 60 minutes and multiplied by 24 hours and 30 days. So this is 1 month. If you remove his part, his cookie gonna exist 1 day, and so on. So it's your choice exactly. After that, we need to set cookie. For example, here goes our cookie name, so user ID. I will use that name. Here goes value from database, so row by this variable, and OID is user ID from database. It is field name exactly. And after that, we need to put our expire variable here. You can write his function with all his numbers here, but I use his one because it's easier to change values after that, and so on. So, and we can write echo for example, or not bolded, logged in. If I write it correctly, I am not sure about that. Logged in as, for example, bold, and we can write here our user name. So this means he gets all values from our database and puts here username from database. And of course we need to close our bold tag. So right now we can check it probably. Just in first case I gonna close my connection here. So Mysql close and connection. Let's check it. Unexpected this one. Oh, let's check it. His one, his here. Okay, so I don't need this one. So right now we can check it. So for example, Limonas and 1 2 3 4 5. It says logged in as Limonas. So okay, if I came back here again, it doesn't show me anything, but we already have created cookie. And for example, if I write wrong information, it should gives me username or password, and I forgot word wrong. Okay, is wrong. Okay, so right now for example, here we can do echo cookie user ID, which one we created. So let's check it. Like you see, it's user ID. We have his cookie. So for that we need maybe first of all I gonna destroy his cookie. I will create here check, for example, if or no. Okay, I just gonna write his party here and put here minus second, and I need to destroy it. Okay, so how cookies works. In this part, like you see, we do not see any cookie, but we have here a function, and I just destroyed. And if we put correct information, so 1 2 3 4 5, it should, after it runs everything, gives us exactly this cookie as output next to form, like you see. So we should get here user ID, and it says logged in as Limonas and our cookie. So this is how it works. And after that, for example, here we should to check or we are logged in or not, and remove our form. So first of all, about that cookie. After we log in, we can define it as a variable user ID, for example. So how it works right now. If we submitted our form, it's gonna define our variables, connect to a server, selects our database, checks or exist any entry with these variables. If exist, it gonna check again all the data from database with these two variables, so user and password, like you see here. It checks user and password must be equal to field values. After that, we run cycle to get all the data. So here, for example, we creating time mark and setting up a cookie with cookie name and cookie value here, and expiration time variable. After that, we give the error had we logged in successfully, and we defining our user ID variable to our cookie, or better row user ID, which one gonna be our user ID. So else is for our information check, or it exists or don't. So if it's don't exist with these two variables, it gonna gives us error had username or password is wrong, and we closing connection. So in this part, we need to check if is set our cookie user ID. So if we have his cookie created, we can define our user ID variable to cookie, and we won't get any errors about undefined variables or something. So I will use braces. So it's like this, and after that we can check if user ID, for example, is set user ID. So we have created his variable. So in first run, it won't run his part of code because we do not submitted our form, and it checks or we have created his cookie before, because cookies are saved in your computer, and it will be exactly for that time mark. So if you enter to a website, it checks or head cookie is already set, and if it's set, he gonna create his variable. And here we checking if is set our variable. We don't need to log in, else we need to see a login form, and here we can write hello, for example. So let's check it right now. It says hello, and of course we need for example logout button. So I'm gonna create quickly a link href equals to question mark and our new variable, get variable, logout. If you do not understand this part, just watch my previous tutorials. I already explained it several times. So, and here of course logout with question mark, something like this. Okay, how it works right now. We getting his link, but it do not do anything. So here's we only getting his logout variable in address bar. So in first case we need here to check if is set get variable logout. We need to destroy our cookie. To destroy our cookie, we can copy his two lines, so our time and cookie set function, like here, and just change his plus to minus. So his means if we have, for example, 1 hour, so it's 3600 seconds with plus in cookie, and we setting up with minus value, so it's gonna subtract his one, and we gonna get 0 or minus x. So if here's already expired 100 seconds, here we're gonna get minus 100, which one means our cookie already is destroyed. So let's check it. And indefinite row, I forgot to remove his one. We can leave it blank like this. So I am logged out. Let's check it. For example, I'm gonna write wrong information, something like QWERTY and password 123 ABC and so on. So login, and it says username or password is wrong. Another case, we're gonna try our correct variables. For example, oh, it's wrong because we have his variable here. So for that we can remove it for form, because it's gonna go back exactly into his document with same variable. So for example, action login PHP, like this. Okay, right now we need to refresh, and we can check again wrong user, and here's no logout, and his one, and 1 2 3 4 5, and we log it in as, of course I here should give brick row command exactly here. So brick row, it's gonna look like this, and after logout we are logged out like this. Okay, thank you for watching. Please click subscribe, and if you have any questions you can comment below. I will try to answer them all, and you can find his file in my website next to his tutorial. See you.